In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to use the RAND function in Excel. Start by opening Microsoft Excel and going to the worksheet where you want to generate random values. The RAND function is a simple but very useful tool when you need Excel to create random numbers automatically. Here's the key idea to understand first. The RAND function generates a random decimal number between 0, inclusive, and 1, exclusive. In other words, it can return 0 or a number very close to 0, but it will never actually return 1. This is commonly used for creating sample data, making random selections, running simulations, randomly sorting lists, and generating percentages. The syntax is very simple. Equals RAND, followed by opening and closing parentheses. That's it. RAND does not take any arguments, so you do not place anything inside the parentheses. To generate a random decimal number, click into a cell and type equals RAND, open parenthesis, close parenthesis, then press Enter. Excel will return a decimal value such as 0.57384. One important thing to remember is that this number is not fixed. Every time the worksheet recalculates, RAND generates a new value. If you want a random number between two specific values, you can build on the RAND function. For example, to generate a random number between 10 and 20, enter equals RAND, open parenthesis, close parenthesis, multiplied by open parenthesis 20 minus 10, close parenthesis, plus 10. This might return a value like 16.38. This approach is useful when you need random decimal values within a custom range. If you need random whole numbers instead of decimals, it's usually better to use RAND between. For example, to generate a random integer between 1 and 100, type equals RAND between, open parenthesis 1, 100, close parenthesis. This is the better choice when decimals are not needed. You can also use RAND to generate random percentages. Enter equals RAND, open parenthesis, close parenthesis, then format the cell as a percentage. A decimal result will then display as something like 67.42%. Another practical use is randomly sorting data. If your list is in column A, for example from A2 through A10, go to B2 and enter equals RAND, open parenthesis, close parenthesis. Copy that formula down alongside the list. Then sort both columns by column B. This shuffles the items into a random order. Finally, keep these tips in mind. RAND always returns a decimal from 0 up to, but not including, 1. For custom decimal ranges, use the formula RAND times open parenthesis max minus min, close parenthesis, plus min. If you want the random values to stop changing, copy the cells and use paste special, then values. Since RAND recalculates whenever the workbook recalculates, even editing a cell or pressing F9 can produce new results.